friends, I am Natalia of Mom's Dish. Today I finally bring you the recipe that I will be making the last 2 years. This is a breakfast burrito recipe, a staple in our family. I have 2 teen boys that love them so much.
It's true, she has been doing it the last 2 years.
This is how I make them. This is our meal prep for the week, but I feel like I need to show you how I do it. It is an easy recipe, but it works. It works so well and it's so loved. You're gonna love it too. One of the things that you do need for this recipe is, English is hard, these tortillas. I get them at Costco. It comes in a pack of 2. Like there's 2 little packs on the inside. It's actually not little. There's 30 of them in each pack. I'm so confused. It says there's total of 36, so there's 18 in each pack. So this is what I get. I actually freeze one of them when I get it, and then the second one, I'll just make about 12 burritos per week. I have 2 teen boys. We need 6 days of food. And yeah, 12 burritos is what we make every single week. You can use a regular tortilla for this. I just love how this one tastes, how it folds, how thin it is. I love everything about this tortilla. But if you want to make your own tortillas, we have a recipe for that on our YouTube channel too. But you can skip that step because as a teen mom, I know how hard it is to make a breakfast for kids every single day. So this really gives me a shortcut. First thing we're gonna do is cook all the tortillas. I cook them quickly on each side as the packaging said, about 60 seconds. And during the time that they're cooking, I actually make my egg mixture. As you see tortilla getting bubbled up, I am gonna flip it over. You probably should get a fork for this or what do you call those? Whatever the tool is that grabs it and flips it over. I can't even think right now. Okay, this is almost done. Once it's done, I set it aside and then I'll place the next one. So for the egg mixture, moving on, I'm gonna move quick exactly how I do it at home. For each tortilla, I plan for about an egg and a half. So today for this video, I'll make 6. So I'm gonna do 9 eggs. Just dump them in here. And I'm gonna show you how we make the fluffiest scrambled eggs ever. So we have 3. Have a whole system going here. Oftentimes I actually make these burritos at midnight because knowing that I don't want to wake up in the morning to make boys breakfast, I will just make them at midnight. I prefer to sleep in the morning versus just making them at night. And most of the time, Tim is a night owl and I'll be the one staying up suffering through waiting for him. So I will make them literally at midnight. 2, 4, 6, 7. We need 2 more eggs. I am gonna season my eggs with some salt, but also we're gonna be adding bacon and cheese to this. So keep that in mind. You don't wanna over season them. You don't want it to be too salty. So we have some salt, and also to make eggs extra fluffy, I add some heavy whipped cream. So I'm gonna add that in. And this is like my secret to the best scrambled eggs ever. I feel like people always say Gordon Ramsay has best scrambled eggs, but I'm pretty convinced that ours are really good. So you whisk this up. I probably should remove this tortilla. Yep, this one's ready. This is literally my process every time I make them. And continue whisking the eggs. My eggs look very nice and fluffy, and then I typically will wait to finish tortillas and then use the same pan for the eggs as well. So we're just gonna cook up the rest of the tortillas as we do. In the same pan, I am gonna cook the eggs right now. So I have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And right away, I go in and dump in all this egg mixture. And now I need to grab a spatula real quick. Okay, as I cook scrambled eggs, I'm gonna show you how to make the best scrambled eggs ever. Let me turn this over. As I cook scrambled eggs, I fold in the edges like this, and I just move it around. It still keeps them very nice and fluffy, but you wanna move the bottom part like this. It makes like ribbons. It's so cool. Our son Ethan, the youngest one, well, we only have 2 of them, but the younger son, when he was like 8 or maybe younger even, he would go around telling people that I make the best scrambled eggs. So this is exactly how I made them. Now actually he knows how to make them too. And I usually, if I'm using that cooktop, it cooks faster because it's gas stove. I keep the temperature at like medium high-ish. With this one, it's like cranking up all the way up, but it's really not going as fast as I want it to go. But you can see how fluffy the tops are. Delicious. Our eggs are all done. I want to still stay moist and fluffy, so I'm setting them aside. And now we're gonna create our assembly line. And here's how our assembly line goes. Like I said, I usually will make about 12 of them a week or so. I'm doing 6, so this whole station is all like covered in tortillas when I make them. I lay them all out and then I'm gonna top it off with the eggs. Just scoop it off. Make it quicker. Also, if your kids love veggies, you can add some bell peppers. You can pre-cook onions, bell peppers, mushrooms. All of those things will be amazing. Our boys are in a stage where they're just like not into a lot of vegetables. When they were younger, we used to feed them a lot more vegetables. Now it's like their choice, and I don't really force it on them. I want them to like what they eat and enjoy it. Eventually, they're gonna like it. I was such a picky eater as a teenager. I remember my mom making me eat soups, and I would like be so sad being forced, and well, forced sounds really bad, but like she would really like be like, you should try this, eat at least a little bit of this, like Ukrainian typical mom. But for my boys, I kind of give them freedom. If you don't like it, it's okay. One day you will, because I love everything. I hate it as a teen. Our eggs are pretty evenly divided. Then I'm adding some Mexican cheese is what I'm using. You can use cheddar cheese. And I do a sprinkle. I already know the amount that they like. They don't love a lot of cheese, which I also don't understand, but that's okay. That's their choice. I would be like overloading them with cheese. And then I'm gonna add some bacon. Sometimes I make our air fryer bacon, but right now I have the Costco pre-cooked bacon. It works wonderful for this, wonderfully. English, you get the point. Okay, and this is what I do. I typically just take scissors and I just slice up some pieces directly into the burrito. It just, no extra dishes needed, no cutting boards, no washing of extra things. Just gonna slice it into the burrito. Each one, same amount, like spread it out. You could put the whole piece in there, but I just want the bites to be smooth and perfect, and this works. I have my meal prep tray right here, ready to go. And I got my skills for wrapping burritos from like my teen years. When I worked at Taco Time, I used to wrap a lot of burritos. So the way you do it, this is how you do it. You fold over the edges with your fingers, you hold the front and roll it up tightly. And there you go, you have a perfectly wrapped burrito. We're gonna stack them into this tray. Same thing, fold it over, pull it, just like so. And then when boys wanna eat them, they basically just either microwave them. I also think they would be wonderful in a, what do you call that machine? A pita press? I think that's what it's called. Wow, English is so hard, I need coffee. Okay, roll them up like this, or you can actually brown them on both sides on the pan as well. If you don't have a pita press, I think that's what it's called. Tim, is that what it's called? You don't know? You should know. It's not a pita press. What do you like, the sandwiches that you like? Panini. Oh, panini press. Panini press, my cameraman is so useful. Okay, if you have a panini press, this is one of the best ways probably to reheat it. And this is how you can easily make a meal prep for an entire week. If you work outside the office, wouldn't this be great? Just grab and go?
It'd be good. And actually, that's exactly what happens when you make it. I usually take one, sometimes two, because it's just so warm. And this dough from Costco, man, it's like it's raw, right? This is raw, uncooked. And so when you actually fry it, it's so cool because you don't cook it twice. It's not like a cooked one that's cooked again. It's worth checking out.
Walmart has them too, if you didn't know that.
Or if not, then do follow the other recipes because that one you make also tastes really good with this.
The tortilla?
The tortilla, yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm ahead of my week because I have 6 more prepared. And yeah, hope this helps you moms or family people that are busy and
College
just on the
kids.
go. College kids, this would be great for college kids too. If you're busy on the go, this is a lifesaver.
Is it?
We'll see you again with more crazy easy recipes next time. Bye.